Girl says she is waiting. That is wonderful. Hey, hello everyone. Hello everyone. I had somebody waiting. Taylor, thank you. Girl, that's a nice feeling, girl. I needed that. I did. I needed that because in the beginning of my lives, I don't be like, rushing or nothing because I know that like it's probably gonna take time for people to come in once I go live. But it's nice. It's nice to come in here and see somebody saying they waiting. Like that's what's up. That is really what's up. But thank you for coming to my channel, you guys. I really appreciate it. It's your girl King Lex. And I want to go ahead and get right into it because when I saw Taylor was waiting, I was like, let me go ahead and go live on exactly. I put 450. It's 454. Actually, they put it for me, but I want to go ahead and start the live. I plan on putting my lashes on, so y'all are gonna see me put my lashes on. I did that before with y'all, but while I'm playing this video, I'm gonna put my lashes on. So kill two birds with one stone. You know what I'm saying? But today, we're basically you guys can see that Tracy is the thumbnail because today we're going to get into a lot of the things that's going on with Tracy that is hidden. I already told you guys about her daughter Rita, right? Rita is fighting for her mom, and I don't blame her. You know what I mean? But I just hope Rita does not take on the guilt and blame for something that is not her fault. I hope she understands that it is not her fault. And the more that I learn about Tracy, I'm hoping that I come to that conclusion with Tracy as well. But right now, she's under investigation by me. She's under investigation because I could not imagine feeling how Diamond must feel. As of right now, I believe that we have found Diamond. And I think the FBI believes that as well. Because while I was listening to her aunt Faith doing her live, the FBI did not reach out to the family, guys. They didn't reach out to the family. They were discussing this privately with Diamond. So when the FBI and Diamond came up with the conclusion that it is the family, her friend Tootie and the mother reached out to the family. But I think that the FBI wanted them to wait. And I think that they were like, what we waiting for? Like, we need to reach out. These is your people. They probably was excited and they wanted to reach out to the family. And there is a documentary coming out this weekend about the girls, about the family. And there's new information that is going to be uncovered in this documentary. Let's see if we can find it before the documentary comes out. I wonder what the new information is. So we're going to go through this whole thing and we're going to see if we can figure out the new information that's supposed to be coming out in the documentary called Tiana and Diamond Bradley Disappeared. So let's go ahead and start. I don't want to waste any time. Like I said, you guys are going to be watching me put my lashes on because I want to be cute today. Whenever I'm having a day where things are hard or getting hard for me, if I'm going through anything, I like to like be cute. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll lift your spirits. So I'm gonna save my issues for either later when this live is over or another live. Today it's about Tiana and Diamond. So I ain't gonna talk about me right now. But I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna do it later. All right. You guys can hear and see. Oh, I do want to let you guys know that in the beginning it might come off, it might sound a little bit muffled. It's not me, it's actually the recording. I think later on she kind of gets this clear, but this is the full thing. So I need you guys to get through the muffled part because this is the full conversation and then it's going to be later. So just watch, y'all. Just watch. If you can't hear it at all, let me know. If you can't see anything, let me know. But as far as the muffled part in the beginning, I need y'all to kind of get through that because it's a bigger picture. It's not, it doesn't last long. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, 100, baby, 100, 100. That's cool. But I ain't finna rap behind the like that. It ain't no bullshit. Stop trying to make it
the bullshit because once upon a time you was into it with Sheila ass. I'm trying to fabricate the shit. I don't know bullshit about shit. The bullshit is that Sheila is a fucking shit starter. And I don't give a fuck what bitch on his lap gonna show her. You fucked him, bitch, and he's a murder of Tiana and Diamond. I don't know if he's a murder of Tiana and Diamond. Why the damn you want to fabricate stuff?
She said that Sheila, the aunt that we said has been, prolific in this entire thing, the aunt has always been looking for Tiana and Diamond. The daughter, Rita, just said that Sheila was effing George Washington. The cousin that's at the top said she was effing George Washington, and that's the murder of Tiana and Diamond. That's what Rita said. That's what Rita believes in her mind. And the one at the top, the cousin, Fifi, said, well, if that's the murder of Tiana and Diamond, then why still be bothered with him? So basically, that means that they're still bothered with him. Now let's continue.
Sheila never around the family. Sheila couldn't fabricate nothing. His family told Sheila the story.
She said that his family told Sheila the story. Wow. His family told Sheila the story. What kind of shit is this? What? And they're just literally talking about this. These are my new lashes that I just got, y'all. I'm trying a different magnetic brand. Y'all know I love magnetic lashes. If you're not new here, you know I love magnetic lashes. I know it's like 2 of y'all that know that for a fact. I can't help that part to y'all. We don't know what she said right now. But later on, Moni Stacks TV does clear it up a little bit. So we'll see that part too. But don't fault me for that. That's not me. Like I said, the videos was always, they get snatched down so quick, you got to catch them. So however she caught this, shout out to Moni Stacks TV. However she caught this, she had to catch it how she catch it. Because the streaming platform or the platform that this is being on, recorded on TikTok, it'll get snatched down quick. So it's no shade to her. Like, I'm glad that she caught it anyway. Let me let it ride.
My spirits feel a little light. Feel like I feel good. I know what I'm doing is right. Ain't nobody gonna take that away from me. And I want to stand up for the generations to come. That's on y'all. But I'm standing the fuck up or shut me up. Nobody. So until this family read these motherfuckers they rights, I got a plan. If I can count, don't nobody want to accept the fact that this family failed us, each other.
What?
Just face it. Tracy kids wouldn't be missing if we all just acted like a real family. There, boom. All of us are tied together, whether was it in your life or not. We failed together.
Okay.
If you had the opportunity
I'm live right now,
to go
but
sit
that
at
is crazy.
Tracy's house,
Tell Cash I love him.
want to bring them kids to your house, and you didn't,
I'm gonna call you right
you
back
knew that them
about
kids
this.
in the house by themselves.
Love you. Okay.
Think about it. If you knew you had the
Can y'all
opportunity to
hear?
help, because if any of y'all would have seen that Tiana Diamond was gonna come up missing, I'm sure all of you would have been like, hell no. Let me keep a close eye on these kids. Now they're missing. Everybody missing a big point of that they missing. That's the point. They're missing. They're kidnapped for 19 years. And it was on our watch. Those are Tracy kids, but they're all our girls. They're a part of all of us. So and I ain't doing this for no clout. I don't need no money behind this. I don't need nobody to be, oh, Luffy. I ain't doing that for this. I'm doing this because this is what needs to be done. This shit need to be out there, man. It does. Everybody in this family is hurt by something that somebody else in this family has did to them. Everybody in this family hurt about Tiana Diamond.
She said everybody in this family is hurt by something that somebody else in this family did to them. And she said about Tiana and Diamond. So she's clearly been hurt by someone in the family. I expressed this on my previous video as well, but we're gonna start here and we're gonna push forward. But yeah, she was SAR worded by a family member as well. So she's not only going through pain about Tiana and Diamond, but she's going through her own pain. And I think that she's tired of the family brushing everything under the rug. You know what I mean? Like when you go through something like that, like you start wanting to just scream the truth. You know what I'm saying? No matter how bad or inappropriate it sounds or seems, you start just wanting to scream the truth because you look around and it's like nobody sees what happened. And I can imagine with Tiana and Diamond being taken, and they're saying that it was by George Washington, and George Washington, not only did he have another baby with Tracy, but she's saying he slept with Sheila. And then they're saying that they know he N-worded Tiana and Diamond. Did your mom get mad about him doing that with Tiana and Diamond, or was it Sheila when he slept with Sheila? Was that when she was done with him? That Tiana and Diamond wasn't good enough for her to leave him alone? It was when he slept with Sheila. Now they beefing. Forget the fact that you just said out your mouth, Rita, that he N-worded. You said George Washington N-worded Tiana and Diamond. But the first thing you said before that was Sheila fuck George Washington. That's what you said. She fucked George Washington, and he was the N-worder of Tiana and Diamond. Now, Rita, I know that you are fighting for your mother, and I keep saying that I understand that because, I mean, I will fight for my mother, too. I would do that, too. But I need you to understand that sometimes, our families have us indoctrinated to lie, to ignore things, to ignore the obvious, to gaslight ourselves and tell ourselves that what we see is not what's really going on, or to ignore reality when something really bad is happening. And we really, that goes all the way back. I'm not saying that your mother is the bad guy. Your mother was indoctrinated too. So I hope that y'all understand that I'm not attacking y'all or y'all family. I'm attacking that cycle. I'm attacking that practice that was put on us from slavery and beyond. Because I understand that it's just as much as I feel like your mother, Rita, made a lot of bad decisions. I also know that somebody made a lot of bad decisions with her for her to have done this. So please understand that me going in today like I'm going to go in is not a direct attack on you, your mother, your family, or nothing. Because it's millions of families out there that are just like y'all's family, that literally let them M-worder of two people in the family and the R word and the essay and all that just go by like it's nothing and still come to the cookout. Long as he bring beers, he good. Just don't leave your kids around him. Don't let nobody sit on his lap. Like, come on, man. So it's not y'all that I'm about to snap on today. It's the spirit. It's the cycle that I want to break.
Simple. But we gotta understand, we failed. We failed Tiana. We, this family, we failed them. Because y'all, yes, they're Tracy children. Nobody. Who said she leave these kids in the fucking house again? I'ma call DCFS on her ass. Nobody. Who said we gonna turn your ass over to the police? Nobody.
Whoa.
But y'all,
She said, who said we're gonna turn him into the police? Nobody. What else she say? You gotta listen carefully with this one. She quiet. Got like you gotta listen real careful.
who
What did she
said
say?
she leave these kids in the fucking house again? I'ma call DCFS on her ass.
Oh yeah.
Nobody. Who said
She
we
said
gonna
who
turn your
said
ass
if,
over to the
if
police?
she said who said if Tracy leave these kids at the house alone again, I'm gonna call DCFS on her ASS. So she's saying as many times as Tracy left them kids at the house by themselves, why nobody ever said that? Who said if she do it again, I'm gonna call DCFS? Nobody. So she's saying that they sit around and let each other get hurt, R-worded, essayed, M-worded. Man, that's what they did to us, y'all. That's what they did to us from slavery and beyond, y'all. They got us literally walking around looking at this stuff. Do you imagine what type of family you gotta be to let R word, essay, and R and M word pass by from a man? And then not only did he do that to them girls, but y'all fighting over him over his phallus. Sheila, is that true? Did you really sleep with George Washington, Sheila? And I was sitting over here rooting for you? I cannot believe that. I hope that's not true.
Nobody.
What?
But y'all quick to talk about her having a million men. And y'all quick to talk about and judge her and talk about her leaving the kids in the house by themselves. But all of y'all knew this. All of y'all knew this. All of us damn near in the family has been getting raped. All of y'all knew this. So I'm on bullshit for all the right reasons.
I feel you. I'm on bullshit for all the right reasons today, too. And I watched Sky Etiquette this morning, so I'm lit. So you might get snapped on today, Tracy.
All the right reasons. But yeah. When motherfuckers being raped, who stood up for them and who did something about it? How many people are they raped? How many people who look at this live on this live, probably not these 4 people, but how many people from my family who's been looking at these lives?
I'm on
Damn near all
bullshit
of
today
y'all,
for all
including
the
myself.
right reasons, too.
Nope. I'm not doing this out of anger. I'm not doing this out of revenge. I don't have a problem with neither one of y'all. I'm on the right side of things. I'm not saying
That's right. Speak out.
Tracy is right. I'm not saying Tracy is wrong. I'm not saying Sheila right. I'm not saying Sheila wrong. I ain't saying nobody right or wrong. But we all did wrong when we failed our motherfucking girls. Picking no side ain't favoritism. I don't care who talks to me after this. I don't care who wants to fight after this. I don't care who don't want to be bothered with me or my children after this. I've been feeling this way since I've been a little girl, and I've always said this.
Come on. She said, I don't care who want to fight me after this. I don't care who don't fool with me after this. I don't care who don't fool with me or my children after this. I have been dealing with this since I was a child. And I love how she said it in just such a calm manner. Like this, I'm on bullshit today. Blah, you know what I'm saying? Like She just came and just delivered it so calm that you literally gotta listen like this to hear what she's saying, but she dropping bombs. Shout out to you. I hope you didn't sleep with George Washington, because I was just rooting for Sheila the other day. I could not. Now Sheila, we got to get to the bottom of that. If Sheila slept with George Washington, because Sheila is the one who I've been rooting for. So why would you be suspecting that he did this? And then she said George Washington family told Sheila the story. And I told y'all them tips that came in was true. Them tips that came in was true. I told y'all. And now it makes sense. Let's just let's listen. We gotta go deep today.
Young and Diamond came up missing on our watch. We failed them. We fucked up. We waited to tell the police. They didn't come up missing July 6th.
They didn't come up missing July 6th. They didn't come up missing July 6th. You mean to tell me you went to sleep that night with not knowing where your kids was? You didn't report that shit to the next day? Or did you get high that night? Let's unpack. Because I could not imagine going to sleep knowing you don't know where your daughters are. You gave George Washington a whole 24 hours to get his story straight. And then not only did you do that, but you made sure you was destroying your evidence and everything. What's up, Tracy? What's up? Like, what's up? Because you was on the news and sometimes you cried, sometimes you didn't. What's going on, Tracy? Is it a mental issue? Is it mental health issue? Or is it drug addiction? Or is it both? This is a safe space. I have talked about a lot of shit on here so far. So y'all know this is a safe space. There's no judgment here for any of that. You can change your life. You can become better. You can do better. But we need to really know the truth about what was happening. I need to know where your mind was, Tracy. What were you thinking about? Letting this man do this, still being with him and having another baby with him. It don't add up. If he didn't want Diamond, why would he give you another baby? And he had another girlfriend. Is that the deal y'all made? That he'll just give you another baby? Sheila, when did you start sleeping? Let me shut up and let these people talk.
Gone. And they ain't sent back no more. I'm real grown now. Real grown. And I want all smoke when it comes to anything if they done. Y'all come alone. And all you motherfuckers is broke, so you can't have. You're going. Even if you got to do a few years in jails and get back out, it's still gonna happen. Even if it's just you got to do 2-3 years in jail, it's okay. I took a stand for it. Ain't nobody trying to take no stand for this shit. Why can't nobody just be like, man, hell no. John Diamond didn't come on missing on the 6th. Why can't nobody be like, man, hell no. Don't nobody in his family feel like, damn, what if I would have just had them? If somebody in the family would have just got them, if somebody in the family would have called DCFS on them like they did with Carla, somebody else would have Tracy's children.
That's deep what she's saying, because it's almost like she's like saying that this was a recurring problem. If somebody would call DCFS like they did Kyra, which is another family member, they would be with somebody else and they wouldn't be wherever their fate, you know what I'm saying, whatever happened to them. And it's just like, dang, like it goes down in Chicago, boy. It goes down, boy. because I thought that my family was messed up. But y'all got M-worders, R-worders, SAers, SA survivors, victims that gaslight their own self and make it seem like it's okay for you to stand next to somebody who R-worded or M-worded your sister or your family member, and y'all sleeping with them, fighting over the phallus. Like, that is nuts to me. That is nuts to me. But that's what happens in our families. You know what I'm saying? I got to see what people saying about this. Like, are y'all feeling me? Am I tripping? Like, seriously, where's my glasses? Like, this is nuts. Hey, hey, Nicole. Hey, Raven. Tyler Watkins. Hey. Hey, girl. Hey. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Everybody say hey to Tyler Watkins. Everybody say hey to Portia Nicole. This is my girl Raven. My girl Ustria. Shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being here, making yourselves known, being in the comments. My day ones, all for you. Thank y'all so much. All right, we're going to get back to it, y'all. We're going to get back to it.
If somebody in the family would have just got them, they would have been in a house with somebody. We failed Tiana Diamond, and I'm standing on it. All these hidden secrets and all this bogus ass shit that's on the deal. How many people you raped in this family? Kevin, how many people you raped? How many of us have denied that Kevin, Liddell, Mook, that's the one who raped me, and all of them? It's whoever else. How many people have you raped, and how many of us have said he ain't do that? Mm-mm. How many of our family have said he ain't do that? Yes, he did do it. Yes, they did do it. They did it.
They.
And I don't get no fuck about how nobody coming, stand up. Every child who got raped, did not one person stand up for them.
He was R-wording kids too?
The parents of the people who've been raping this family, you failed us too. Because you didn't take a stand from us. A lot of our kids got raped and y'all just either moved away from the family or y'all kept y'all distance.
Oh my goodness.
But what fucking difference does that make when other kids are still getting raped and these same motherfuckers still around? We having a visual for Tiana Down, but you gotta look at the motherfucker who been raping you since you been a kid.
Whoa. Let me rewind that a little
And
bit, y'all.
if I'm not mistaken,
She
Tiana
said we
Down
having
was
a
touched
vigil
too.
and what?
Fucking differences that made when other kids are still getting raped and these same motherfuckers still around. We having a visual for Tiana Down, but you gotta look at the motherfucker who been raping you since you been a kid.
Oh my gosh. You got to hold a
And if
hand
I'm
of
not
somebody who's
mistaken,
been R-wording
Tiana
you
Down
since
was
you was
touched
a
too.
kid. That's crazy, y'all.
But you would never have a family member call and say, you know what, I understand you. No, I'm just being made looked at like I'm just on bullshit and trying to get down on nobody. I'm not trying to get down on nobody. I love all y'all, man. Through the good and the bad, I love y'all. But we gotta just be real with the shit. Y'all were called to DCFS on collar because she was a drunk. But y'all the same people who knew Tracy kept her kids in the house. Y'all didn't call DCFS, or y'all didn't take Tracy kids, or y'all didn't go to Tracy's house when she left them in the house by themselves. Y'all was okay with talking about Tracy as she left her kids in the house, but not one motherfucker said, let me call DCFS and get it removed. Let me go get Tracy kids. Let me go sit over there. Every time Tracy leave them kids in there, I'm gonna go sit over there with them. Why? Because y'all was too busy fucking talking about her. But ain't nobody go over there with Tiana and them. Ain't nobody said motherfucker say behind Tracy back. She keep leaving motherfucking kids in the house. But which one of y'all called DCFS or which one of y'all motherfuckers said, Tracy, let me help you with the kids? I'll help you with the kids, Tracy. You ain't gotta leave the house by themselves. I'm just speaking the fucking real. I'm just trying to give everybody the insight on why everybody feel the way they feel.
That was D what she just said, y'all. I hope y'all caught that.
Understand.
Side note, these new lashes that I bought, I tried a different brand. I don't like them. I don't like them at all because the other brand that I had, it was like the liner that you use, the magnetic liner that you use comes on thicker, but this one is like so thin and it's like not even coming on. It's barely coming on. And I don't like that. So this one was a waste. It was a waste. But anyway, that's not the point. What did y'all hear what she just said about as many times as Tracy left them kids in that house, nobody said I'm gonna go sit with them kids. They was comfortable talking about her like a dog for leaving the kids in the house, but nobody decided, well, we talking about her like a dog, let's do something about it. They was comfortable with just talking crap about her, but nobody went over there to get the kids or call DCFS or report her. It don't sound like she was leaving them for work. People don't talk about you for leaving your kids to go to work or for you know, like people that's not normal. They talked about her because she was leaving the kids for other things. And George Washington don't sound like he was ready to be a daddy.
You said your mama left y'all with clothes and she was never drunk. We stayed with clothes. So what I'm saying, Rita, is when your mama left the kids in the house by themselves, when she left your sister in the house by themselves, it wasn't right. And the family knew that. Carla had her kids in the house with them. She jumped in the house with her kids. And
this is deep, y'all. She said Carla had them kids in the house with her. She drunk in the house with them kids. And then I like this girl because her read when she read with facts. So readers in the comments cursing her out, snapping on her, and she's staying calm. Ooh, I love a bitch like that. She's staying calm. It's just like when Carla, because Carla's another family member they had, who kids got taken from her because she was a drunk, but she was getting drunk in the house with them kids. That's what she said. Carla was with them kids while she was getting drunk. And without saying, she's basically saying, your mama left y'all to get high. She wasn't with y'all. At least Carla came back home and sat with her kids to get drunk. That's what she's saying without saying it. Rita in the comments probably going ham on them.
they called DCFS on her, G. Her family called DCFS on her for being a drunk in the house with her kids. Tracy left her kids in the house with clothes, and her kids came up missing. If a family member would have stood the fuck up and did what they did to Carla, or just would have took Tracy's kids or stayed in the house with the kids, Tiana Diamond would be missing today.
She said she left them in the house with clothes.
She let her kids stay in the house by themselves, but this family is also the blame because everybody knew Tracy kept her kids in the house by themselves.
Hold on.
My mama in the house by themselves. It wasn't right, and the family knew that. Carla had her kids in the house with them. She jumped in the house with her kids. And they called DCFS on her, G. Her family called DCFS on her for being a drunk in the house with her kids. Tracy left her kids in the house with clothes. And her kids
she left her kids in the house with clothes.
If a family member would have stood the fuck up and did what they did to Carla, or just would have took Tracy's kids or stayed in the house with the kids, Tiana Diamond would be missing.
She left her kids in the house with clothes.
Tracy's the blame because she let her kids stay in the house by themselves. But this family is also the blame because everybody knew Tracy kept her kids in the house by themselves. Everybody. My mama and everybody else.
Everybody knew Tracy left them kids alone all the time.
My mom was always homeless, so she had where to take them.
You want to ride with your mother and be on your mother's side, and you should. That's cool. I'm not saying nothing wrong with that.
Oh, 100, baby. 100. 100.
That's cool. But I ain't finna ride behind the wheel.
It ain't no bullshit. Stop trying to make it a bullshit, because once upon a time you was into it with Sheila ass. I'm trying to fabricate the shit. Ain't no bullshit about shit. The bullshit is that Sheila is a fucking shit starter. And I don't give a fuck what bitch on this lap gonna show her. Fuck you, man. Don't get mad at because you fucked George Washington. You fucked him, bitch, and he's the murder of Tiana and Diamond. I don't
But if he the murder of Tiana Diamond, why the family still be
family still be bothering?
That's bullshit, but you knew that it's been bullshit. Stop it.
never around the family. Sheila couldn't fabricate nothing. This family told Sheila the story.
Sheila was never involved. All right. There's a version of this that is clear. She cleared it up at the end. We're gonna look at that. What y'all think? Y'all good? Are we good? Y'all feeling what I'm saying on this? They both was smoking dope. Boom! That's my girl Tracy. She gonna say it like it is, baby. She gonna say it like it is, baby. She gonna say it like it is. That's why I love her. That's my girl. Y'all, I'm about done with these lashes. I promise you. I promise you, I'm be done with these lashes. Put my glasses on and keep them moving. I promise you, I will. I ain't got no problem doing it. Listen, y'all, that was crazy. And just like you, Shreya, said, you know, she literally, all right, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it like this, y'all. But if it fall off, it's a wrap. And I'm giving y'all a bad review. I'm gonna put you on blast. Y'all, today's crazy, y'all. When I'm going through stuff, I get so silly because I try to like block it out, y'all. But we'll talk about it another time. But okay, so I gotta put the glasses on anyway. What's the point of putting lashes on, right? All right, y'all. So now it's time for us to get into something that we can hear better. But yeah, I just wanted y'all to hear all that tea. I wanted y'all to hear all that tea so that y'all won't be mad at me when I go in on Sheila because not Sheila. I might go in on Sheila too if she really slept with this man, because that's not right. That is not right. It's not. I don't understand that. So you mean to tell me this girl just said there is family members that are still, you abusing alcohol or drugs, and she said the lady, at least she came and she sat with her kids, when she was getting high. When she was drinking. But basically, she's saying Tracy didn't do that. Tracy didn't stay with her kids when that happened. Tracy didn't stay with her kids. Tracy actually left them. And that's crazy. That's crazy. And to know that she did that shit all the time. All right, y'all. So let me see. It's one more. I know this is not the one. Is this the one? No, we already saw that one. So we're gonna go back over to my girl. After we watch this one, nope, we seen that one. Let me make sure that there's no more home videos. I just want to make sure that it's no more because I saw so many videos about Tiana and Diamond that we did not play yet. The one that says that the DNA test could take years, that was the one that we were watching yesterday. Okay, so we saw that one yesterday. But it's this way. I think I showed y'all this already.
Okay, y'all. So this gonna be a long video. This is about the Bradley sisters, Tiana and Diamond Bradley.
Yeah, we're not gonna waste time today. We got to get into the new stuff. Yep, I showed y'all that. All right, so now we're about to get into the other stuff. So I gotta go to back to my girl uploads. And I'm gonna drop the link as well, y'all. I need somebody to come up here and talk to me because this is nuts, and I want to know what you guys are thinking. I really do. I really do. Darn! I just saw something. Oh, I just saw something, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it back. Woo! Woo! Let me catch that. I like when somebody break it down. They say the breakdown.
Okay, y'all. So let's clear, you all have been having. So the girl that came out claiming to be Diamond Bradley, we come to find out that her name or one of her aliases is Raylan. Now, Raylan came down with some friends and she went to try to find a job, and Tootie is the girl that was with her at the FBI station in that TikTok that went viral. So her and Tootie got to talking, and evidently exchanged numbers along the process or whatever have you. So now Tootie states that after she come in looking for the job, she called her a day or so later saying that her and the girl she initially went to Houston with was, not seeing eye to eye. Like their whole situation was, making her feel weird. She was saying she felt like they were trying to pimp her out and this, that, and the other. And two,
Y'all, are they flagging me or something? Because everything was perfect. And then just boom. I don't want somebody, I need an experienced YouTuber to help me with that, to help me understand that. Because I don't understand that. That is crazy. But we still about to get back into it, y'all. I'm gonna run it back. I don't know. Hey Jason, glad to see you here. Which part is BS, Jason? Matter of fact, does anybody want to come up on the panel? If anybody want to come up on the panel after I show this video, let me know. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show the video and I'm going to take myself down so that the video can play, and maybe it'll play, better if I take myself down. So I'm gonna take myself down when I'm showing the video, and then we can talk about it after the video plays. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me pausing it and stuff, I don't want it to have a problem with the stream. So let me try to do it that way. That might help. I don't know. Um, Screen share. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Lord, let this stream play perfectly. We don't need no interruptions, Lord. Do we have a good purpose and a plan for this? We have a purpose and a plan.
The girl that came out claiming to be Diamond Bradley, we come to find out that her name or one of her aliases is Raylan. Now, Raylan came down with some friends and she went to try to
I know what we about to do, right? I know what we about to do, right? Y'all see that TV right now? I know what we about to do. Cause I'm not playing. I'm not playing games. I'm not playing with these people. Y'all tell me now. Should I do the TV or should I use my speaker? Cause I got a sound bar that's behind this computer. So should I use my TV to play the video or the speaker? Cause I can reposition right now, back up towards the TV, drop the link, and we can watch the shit on the TV. Y'all got me bent. We're going to do this content. This content needs to be done, honey, and it's gonna be done. I'm about to drop the link in the comments right now. We're having a conversation about this today. Jason, Portia, um, Raven, Tyler, Yushraya. I know Yushraya might not come up because she busy right now, but somebody, anybody who want to come up here go the link. We need to have a conversation about this. And I thank y'all for even being in here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for coming in this live and discussing this with me. I know that, a lot of the news articles that have come out about this has painted Tracy as a mother that was a hardworking mother that just went to work and she was trying to pay her gas, light, rent, bills, like she said. But that was a fallacy. That was a fallacy. And it's not right. It's not right. That wasn't true. What y'all think about these lashes? I don't like them. I don't like them. They were a different brand, so I wanted to try it, and it was around the same price. So I thought maybe like it wasn't cheaper; it was actually more. It cost more, so I thought it was a better brand, but I don't like it. Anyway, yeah, they told us a bunch of fallacies about this. You know, they made us think that this lady was going to work and she was a hardworking parent. They made us think that George Washington was not the person who did it. That's that's what they made us think because they never made an arrest. They never made an arrest. The very least, Tracy should have went to jail for lying to the police. Maybe if y'all would have put that pressure on her, because yeah, I'm talking about Chicago PD. I'm going in on everybody. Because like that girl said, everybody failed them. Everybody. Everybody failed Tiana and Diamond, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I got my YouTube playing on my phone because I want to make sure that the stream is playing correctly. I rebuke anybody that's trying to stop this live or anybody that's trying to come in between this live. It needs to be said. Nobody is saying it. And now it's women that's out here saying it. So 20 minutes before I clock out. Okay, Portia, we're gonna wait on you, baby. So since it's 20 minutes, that have to be Diamond. Yes, Jason, it does. Thank you for coming back. It does. Jason, should I play it on the TV behind me? Or do you think I should try to play it again on the stream? I'm thinking about just going back to how it was on day one and of me doing YouTube and just playing it on the TV behind me. That's really what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, y'all. That's really what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. And what I'm gonna do is my son might call while I'm live to say hey to y'all. I told him that I was gonna let him call and say hello to y'all. So he might call, but I'm gonna back it up, back it up, back it up now. Back it up, back it up, back it up now. I'm gonna back it up. I'm not I look like a granny. But I'm not letting nothing stop us, y'all. Nothing gonna stop us, y'all. Nothing. Y'all let me know when I got it enough, backed up enough. You did. We're gonna make sure that everything is right. I can lean this motherfucker forward, backwards. How's that? Is that better? Or should I bring it down some more? Should I bring it down? See, when I bring it down, it's got that glow in it. Maybe I should bring it back up. Bring it back up. Leave that glow up out of there. See, yeah. Shout out to the man that mounted my TV when I first moved in. My neighbor. He don't stay out here no more. But he hooked me up when he mounted my TV shop. He didn't even charge me as much as I thought I was gonna have to pay. He only charged me like he said he gonna charge me for however big the TV is. So he charged me about $40, $50. All right, y'all. Now I'm trying to get the TV all the way up in the stream. Y'all good with that? And then we're gonna get the sound bar, and we're gonna put the sound bar over here. Oh, I hope the sound bar can stay right here by the computer, because it'll be able to see the sound bar is right here behind me, behind the computer. But this is the cord for it. I'm gonna try to put the cord in the extension cord. Oh snap! Boom! Can't stop, won't stop. We in there now, y'all. Now all I gotta do is let me see. Yeah, that's what I need right there. Yeah, right there. All right. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. Now, yeah. Okay, so let me go ahead and go to the shit. All right, let me look on the other thing. It's audio only anyway, so that's perfect. The breakdown, Texas woman to be Diamond Bradley and everyone else involved. Now, I really want y'all to hear this because this explains everything. This is going to explain how Tootie was involved. This is going to explain how she found Tootie. We are back in there, y'all. We need to know how Tootie got involved. We need to know how this woman surfaced because that matters a lot. I saw an interview with the people who are doing the documentary on the family again, and this guy asked, is the girl really Diamond? And the lady kind of made a insinuation that no, it's not Diamond. She refuses to ask questions. And the man was like, well, if you can't say where you've been for the last 20 years, I mean, hey, it's probably not you. And that lady let that man say that. And I'm like, you know that that's not true. But she's trying to save the tea for her show. But it's like, you should have told that man that no, there's a very strong possibility that this is her. Because stuff like that will make a person not want to talk to nobody. That'll make a person not want to come out. Okay, let me shut up and get this done. Now all I gotta do is look for that green thing. Come on, come on, come on. We're gonna go through a lot of these things, but I'm trying to find the one. Come on. What's the girl name? What's the name of this video? What's the girl name? Ah! Found him. Shout out to Nick at Night. I love Nick at Night.
Okay, y'all. So let's
always have
things and let me answer some questions that
Nope, we gotta hook you up to the speaker. We gotta have the speaker on there though. I forgot that I gotta put the HDMI cord on the speaker. This is the sound part that I got, y'all. And I can't see this. Let me go to the stream. I can't see the stream right now. Yeah, it's the sound bar that I got. So I'm gonna have to put the HDMI cord. Oh yeah, the HDMI cord right here. It's already hooked up. Playing with me. Play with me. I play it on my TV. Ain't no stopping me. I'm so damn silly. Can it fit right here? I will put it right here. I want it to be close to the computer so y'all can hear. That's what I'm trying to achieve. I just want y'all to be able to hear it. Now, can we do it now? What are we looking at?
Oh, the girl that came out claiming to be Diamond Bradley, we come to find out that her name or one of her aliases is Raylan. Now, Raylan came down with some friends and she went to try to find a job, and she just so happened to go to the place where Tootie worked. Now, Tootie is the girl that was with her, the FBI station, in that TikTok that went viral. So her and Tootie got to talking, and evidently exchanged numbers along the process or whatever have you. So now Tootie states that after she come in looking for the job, she called her a day or so later saying that her and the girl she initially went to Houston with was, not seeing eye to eye. Like their whole situation was, making her feel weird. She was saying she felt like they were trying to pimp her out and this, that, and the other. And Tootie, posted those screenshots and all this stuff, right? So Tootie told Raylan that, she could come over to her house and chill for a little bit if she want to. Now, Tootie said she didn't initially say that Raylan could just move in, but that's pretty much what happened. Like, she basically come over there and she never, left. And evidently it was okay. It was cool because you see the videos of them out hanging out in the club, doing all kind of stuff. So it really wasn't no big deal. And Tootie was really sincerely trying to help the girl figure out what's going on, in her life or whatever. Now, Tootie said that things started happening. Like she got up one day, one night, and her garage door had been broken. Like somebody cut the wire, so now she can't close her garage door. She said that the windows in her car was busted out, her tires was flattened, and on top of that, somebody left balloons outside her door with 01 on there, which is the year that the Bradley sisters went missing, right? So Tootie was like, for her safety, she feel like at that point they needed to split ways. But
let me run that back,
her
y'all.
and Raylan still cool because Tootie just sent.
Listen, y'all. This lady is giving us detail for detail about what happened, why Tootie and Raylan. I'm not calling her Raylan. That's not her name. That's not her real alias. Diamond and Tootie separated, and this lady is telling us why. She's telling us how they got involved with each other. She's telling us how they met, how they end up finding out. This is, you guys, ears open right now, you guys, ears open. We're gonna crack the case, y'all.
Okay, y'all. So let's clear up some things and let me answer some questions that you all have been having. So the girl that came out claiming to be Diamond Bradley, we come to find out that her name or one of her aliases is Raylan. Now, Raylan came down with some friends and she went to try to find a job, and she's just so happened to go to the place where Tootie worked. Now, Tootie is the girl that was with her at the FBI station in that TikTok that went viral. So her and Tootie got to talking, and evidently exchanged numbers along the process or whatever have you. So now Tootie states that after she come in looking for the job, she called her a day or so later saying that her and the girl she initially went to Houston with was, not seeing eye to eye. Like their whole situation was, making her feel weird. She was saying she felt like they were trying to pimp her out and this, that, and the other. And Tootie, posted though.
This is important because if y'all remember the other day, y'all, when I told y'all that I feel like this is how this true human trafficking stuff is happening and people are getting away with it. She just said that she felt weird, like they were trying to pimp her out, okay? Now we dealing with a different breed because this girl ain't gonna go along to get along, and this is how we end up finding out who she is anyway. The spirit of that girl is so strong, and I am so like, ooh, I'm rooting for her, y'all, because everything about her life was meant for her to grow up and be pimped out. Everything about her life, being kidnapped at 3 years old. They said that they were sold into ex trafficking. That was another tip that they got, the police and everything. And they added up because we ended up finding her, but we never found Tiana because Tiana was 10 and Tiana was a fighter. And I'm not saying that like she's not here, but I'm just saying that I know that Tiana wasn't gonna go. Diamond was 3, she didn't know no different. Now, if she was hurt or abused, which she did say that she was growing up, and she doesn't have a true identity, so she can't get a real job, what else do y'all think that she was going to resort to survive? And I'm glad that when she realized that somebody was trying to pimp her out, she got out of that situation. She don't got nobody. She in this world with nobody, okay? Knowing and I'm talking about how she feels. She got us. She got people in this world. She got her family. She got people in her family who do love her. I believe that Rita loved her. I believe that Victoria loved her. I believe that Sheila loved her. Now, she presented that she loved her, right? Because we just heard that Sheila was sleeping with George Washington. What the hell, Sheila? We're going to talk about that, y'all. But we're going to go back to the origin real quick. And I want y'all to know that this girl people was trying to pimp her out. And that's how it starts. So it's a lot of girls that we walk past every day that could be prostitutes with no identity because they were taken from somebody at birth or as a child or beat into submission and raised to be a prostitute, that just broke my heart when she said that. Let's keep going. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into Tracy. Oh yeah. Oh, what about Tracy? It's a lot about Tracy, Jason. It's a lot about Tracy. We're gonna get into that. Oh, we're gonna get into it all, Jason. We're gonna get into it all, baby.
Screenshots and all this stuff, right? So Tootie told Raylan that, she could come over to her house and chill for a little bit if she wants.
I'm gonna run it back about the pimp house stuff. I want y'all to hear that one more time, and I ain't gonna stop it no more.
Was, not seeing eye to eye. Like, their whole situation was, making her feel weird. She was saying she felt like they were trying to pimp her out and this, that, and the other. And Tootie, posted those screenshots and all this stuff, right? So Tootie told Raylan that, she could come over to her house and chill for a little bit if she want to. Now, Tootie said she didn't initially say that Raylan could just move in, but that's pretty much what happened. Like, she basically come over there and she never, left. And evidently it was okay. It was cool because you see the videos of them out hanging out in the club doing all kind of stuff. So it really wasn't no big deal. And Tootie was really sincerely trying to help the girl figure out what's going on, in her life or whatever. Now, Tootie said that things started happening. Like, she got up one night, and her garage door had been broken. Like, somebody cut the wire, so now she can't close her garage door.
Dang.
She said that the windows in her car was busted out, her tires was flattened, and on top of that, somebody left balloons outside her door with 01 on there, which is the year that the Bradley sisters went missing, right?
That's crazy.
So Tootie was like, for her safety, she feel like at that point they needed to split ways. But her and Raylan still cool because Tootie just seemed like she got Raylan's best interest in heart at this time, Now, also, people was asking, well, why don't the Maryland family come forth, this, that, and the third? Okay, now they have been contacting a lot of people because if you watch the last video, the classmate said that they contacted her and she took her videos down. So I feel like it was a lot of threatening going on around here from this Maryland family. Okay, Tootie and her cousin also got contacted by the Maryland family.
You hear me? Moni X TV, I knew, girl, you did your thing on this now because you have very good information. Very good information. I'm very good. Hands down, you are dropping the tea. And we are about to uncover some stuff, y'all. Walk with me, y'all. Stick with me, y'all. We're going to get into it about Tracy, Jason. We most definitely are. Yeah, you heard that, Jason. This is crazy, Jason. This girl has the exclusive tea. You hear me? But guess how she got it, y'all? Because she was keeping up with the TikToks. All this stuff was coming out on TikTok. Left and right, it was coming out. You know how it is when people get heated and everything just coming out, boom, boom, boom. But they kept snatching it down. That's why I got nervous just now because I got a phone call from the United Kingdom. I never, don't be calling bothering me. But I'm telling y'all that the platforms was snatching it down, not the people. Twitter was taking it out. TikTok was taking it out. So she caught all this tea live. And we're gonna find Tootie. We're gonna go on Tootie page and see if Tootie have anything left up there that they didn't take down. The friends. We're gonna try to figure out what's going on with Diamond, where she at, because this girl has went into hiding. And mind y'all, this video was 2 months ago. I'm gonna turn it all the way up to 100, y'all. I'm gonna shut up, y'all. Just make sure y'all listen, okay? I'm gonna run it back a little bit and I'm gonna be quiet.
And the Bradley.
Let me know if it's too loud.
Her tires was flattened, and on top of that, somebody left
start it over and shut up. Y'all just listen. We're gonna talk about it.
Okay, y'all. So let's clear up some things and let me answer some questions that you all have been having. So the girl that came out claiming to be Diamond Bradley, we come to find out that her name or one of her aliases is Raylan. Now, Raylan came down with some friends and she went to try to find a job, and she's just so happened to go to the place where Tootie worked. Now, Tootie is the girl that was with her at the FBI station in that TikTok that went viral. So her and Tootie got to talking, and evidently exchanged numbers along the process or whatever have you. So now Tootie states that after she come in looking for the job, she called her a day or so later saying that her and the girl she initially went to Houston with was, not seeing eye to eye. Like their whole situation was, making her feel weird. She was saying she felt like they were trying to pimp her out and this, that, and the other. And Tootie, posted those screenshots and all this stuff, right? So Tootie told Raylan that, she could come over to her house and chill for a little bit if she want to. Now, Tootie said she didn't initially say that Raylan could just move in, but that's pretty much what happened. Like, she basically come over there and she never, left. And evidently it was okay. It was cool because you see the videos of them out hanging out in the club doing all kind of stuff. So it really wasn't no big deal. And Tootie was really sincerely trying to help the girl figure out what's going on, in her life or whatever. Now, Tootie said that things started happening. Like she got up one night, and her garage door had been broken. Like somebody cut the wire, so now she can't close her garage door. She said that the windows in her car was busted out, her tires was flattened, and on top of that, somebody left balloons outside her door with 01 on there, which is the year that the Bradley sisters went missing, right? So Tootie was like, for her safety, she feel like at that point they needed to split ways. But her and Raylan still cool because Tootie just seemed like she got Raylan's best interest in heart at this time, Now, also, people was asking, well, why don't the Maryland family come forward, this, and the third? Okay, now they have been contacting a lot of people because if you watch the last video, the classmate said that they contacted her and she took her videos down. So I feel like it was a lot of threatening going on around here from this Maryland family. Okay, Tootie and her cousin also got.
I told y'all, this Maryland family getting hot. This is more than just one person. They don't crack the door open. And this Maryland family done started threatening people and everything. Because it's really some real shit coming down the pipeline, y'all.
Contacted by the Maryland family and the Bradley family, because if you watched the last video, you seen the live, it started about 9 minutes 45 seconds. I probably put it at the end of this so y'all can get straight to that one, but I advise y'all just watch that whole video. Yeah, I know it's long, just watch it. But about 9 minutes 45 seconds, that's when the live with the Bradley family and the so-called sister of Raylan, from Maryland, was on the phone with the Bradley sisters, Sister Rita. I hope that wasn't confusing. But anyway, I must keep going. So the Maryland family has contacted several people.
So that we keeping up with her. She just talked about something that we watched already, y'all. Watched it yesterday and the day before. The phone call. Remember the phone call that I was breaking down to y'all? About 9 minutes and 45 seconds. That's when they were speaking to the Sister Rita. So let's continue.
And at the end of the day, it seemed like it's more threatening going on or more shiesty stuff going on than them trying to prove that, hey, yeah, you know, she is related to us biologically. Now, when they contacted Tootie, Tootie said that the sister and them called and was saying that they wanted to meet up with her and Raylan. And Tootie was like, okay, well, we can meet at the FBI. And they was like, no, they don't want to do that. They don't want no police involved. So then they called Tootie's cousin trying to get her to convince Tootie to meet with Raylan.
Before I let that finish, y'all, I hope y'all are peeping what's going on. Jason's on point. Jason's on point because I feel the same way Jason feels, guys. This is your biological child, and you don't want no police involved. You don't want to meet at the FBI. If it's nothing for real, if it's nothing, then guess what? You go ahead and take your ass up there to the FBI. If it's nothing, but it's not nothing. Oh, baby, it's not nothing. They don't want nothing to do with the police. Nothing to do with the police.
Somewhere. And the cousin also said, well, hey, I'm not finna drop the dime on my cousin. Y'all can call the FBI. They know how to get in touch with Tootie and Raylan, and y'all can meet up there. And again, the Maryland family told them, like, no, we don't want to do that. We don't want to meet at the police station. So as Tootie was explaining the conversations that they was having, Tootie said it made her basically feel like, they was trying to kidnap her or re-kidnap the Raylan girl. Now, the reason why this Raylan girl is not getting off the gas, because it has come back because the Maryland family also said this ain't Raylan's first time going to the police claiming that she was a missing person. Now, I'm not sure if she was saying the first time she was Diamond Bradley or she feel she was somebody else. But at the end of the day, she do feel like she's a missing person, even if she's not Diamond Bradley, because the FBI had confirmed that her identification is being falsified. Raylan also made mention that she had several family members from Maryland to work in government offices and positions. So it was people around that had access to falsify documents or, whatever have you. So back to Tootie. Now, Tootie was saying that when they was talking to her, it just seemed suspicious that they didn't ever want to meet at like the police station or the FBI station somewhere that would kind of assure her safety, because Tootie had to like dip out because of all that foolishness that was going on around her house. And Tootie got kids, so for the safety of her and her kids, she felt like her and Raylan, should just part ways. So basically, Raylan is in hiding right now, and Tootie is in hiding right now for the safety of her and her kids. And Raylan feels like they trying to, re-kidnap her too, because Raylan is very adamant about being a missing person. And when the documents come back being falsified, they kind of further made her feel like she's on to something. And then you got to think about it, this is not the first time that she done this. Like, maybe it was something weird, something off with that Maryland family to make her feel like that. So they was also talking about like some baby pictures, because she was saying, Tootie was saying that Raylan had a box of pictures, but it was some baby pictures that was real explicit. It wasn't like a baby sitting in the high chair with peas all over her face, like the cute baby pictures, or the babies in the bubble bath. It wasn't like that. Tootie was saying that Raylan had pictures of a baby like it was being, exploited in that kind of way, like talking about the baby was spread eagle, and Tootie was saying that they just didn't look right. It didn't seem right.
Now Tootie saw these pictures for herself. Shout out to Tootie, y'all. I really wish that we would have showed Tootie more, not only more respect but more support. Like, man, I hope that Tootie can see this video. I hope there's some kind of way, Lord, you do your thing, Lord. Because I hope there's some kind of way Diamond and Tootie see our support for them. Because they were getting bashed so bad, y'all. That's why when she would get on the phone and start talking to people, she would talk to them and try to explain to them, like, what I'm supposed to have dirt on my face. Like, people so simple and so stupid, y'all. And that's not what I want for this platform, for our platform. Because the people who are on here with me are a part of this, especially now in the beginning. And I'm going to keep stressing that. Because these names, I'm never going to forget these names. Because I was in here talking to myself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the beginning. So I appreciate the people that come in here and that come kick it with me. And it's only gonna get better. I'm only gonna get better and better every day. I'm trying to fall in love with StreamYard. I'm trying to fall in love with YouTube. Because when I'm in love with YouTube, but I'm talking about the tech stuff. I'm trying to fall in love with the tech stuff. Because once I fall in love with it, baby, it's a wrap. I'm trying to fall in love with learning how to do graphics, learning how to do my brand and my logo. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still trying to make sure that my real life is being held down too, because it's not paying me yet. Anyway, that's not the point. The point of what I'm saying is that I hope that they see our support. I really do, because they were dogged so bad on the internet. They were dogged so bad online. Thank you, sis. They was dogged so bad online. Y'all, that's why they were yelling at the phone saying, you think I'm supposed to, like, why? People was like, are you a real person? And she was like, yeah, I'm a real person. All that energy she was giving was because people were bashing them for coming out and saying the truth. Now, Raven is in hiding. I mean, not Raven, damn. Oh my God, not Raven. In Jesus' name. Diamond is in hiding, and Tootie is in hiding. They're not going in hiding from the internet, y'all. They're not in hiding from the internet. That ugly woman that we saw the other day that I'm going to post a picture of that said that she was Diamond Mama, that woman, whoever she worked for or worked with, done came already to Texas and is this girl house was vandalized, y'all. It was vandalized with 2001 balloons. And I think that was before they came out and found out she was a missing person. I'm going to go back and we're going to go back and listen to that. But y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. Jason, Estrella, Raven, I can't believe this. This is crazy, y'all. Thank you, sis. Thank you. You know, I'm trying to get through something that I'm going to talk about later. But girl, life, things, you know what I'm saying? Everything still got to get paid. And I'm not talking about that right now. But I feel, thank you. So,
and something is not right. So at the end of the day, the Maryland family that's contacting everybody, is basically saying that Raylan is mentally unstable and they just want to come get her home and take her and put her in a hospital and this, that, and the third. So it is a lot going on. And I mean, you really.
I mean, it's a lot going on. And I know I keep stopping because I want to like get into everything with it. So y'all, one of their defenses is the mental health thing. And I want y'all to tell me what you think about this. We're gonna get into Tracy Jason. Trust me, baby. We're gonna get there. I know I usually do an under 2 hour live, but I might go about 3 hours today. I don't know. But we definitely gonna get into Tracy. I don't know how long it's gonna take. We're gonna get into her. But Jason, Raven, Estrella, this girl has literally been not only abused mentally, physically, sexually, but when she says something is wrong, they put that mental health stuff on her. They weaponize it. They weaponize mental health on her. And that's the worst thing ever. For you to know that something is wrong, and for your family or your fake family, the people who kidnapped you, to be able to weaponize mental health against you and say, no, it's not true. She don't belong to no other family. That's not true. She's crazy. And guess what? People like Angelo Wasu, people like the man who said he was LL Cool J's son, and those type of people make it hard for people like Diamond. I hope everybody understands that. I don't respect that type of stuff. I don't respect that because you make it hard for people like Diamond. Diamond needed support, and all she got was bashed. Because while this was happening simultaneously, there was another girl on the other side of the country. No, matter of fact, wait a minute. They were both in Texas. I'm sorry. There was a girl on the other side of Texas in Dallas, and Diamond was in Houston. This video right here was 2 months ago. The whole thing with the whole Diamond coming out was about 3-4 months ago. What else do y'all know that probably happened 3 or 4 months ago? If you don't know, I'll tell you. I see him, sis. I think I see him. I see the comments. I think so. Is that what you mean? But there was another girl, Jason. You might not know this, but I know Shreya and Raven know. There was a girl sitting up here talking about that she was Aaliyah's love child around the same time of Diamond going through this. And it was so easy for people not to believe her, people to bash her, even her own real family. Because so many people are sitting up here lying about stuff like this. And you got this girl coming and fighting through all of this. I guarantee you, they have put her in a mental hospital before. They done put that baby in a mental hospital before, y'all. Because once they put her in there one time, then nobody's gonna believe nothing she say. That was what they used as a weapon against her. Put her in a mental hospital as early and as soon as they can, so that when she starts telling people that she was in a car for a year, being sold and abused, that nobody will believe her. When she tries to tell people that George Washington did, you understand? She got stories that she told Tootie that made Tootie and her want to find out what's going on. She got memories, y'all, that she said that she don't want to talk about right now because now she don't trust us. I don't know. And I heard that she refused to talk to the lady who tried to do an interview with the special that's coming out this weekend. I heard that she refused. Y'all, this is my baby calling me. Y'all say hello to my son, okay? Because he likes saying hello. Yes, baby. Yes. I'm on live, Cash. Say hello to the live. Say hello to the live, Cash. Hold on. Thank you. I got the Nintendo Switch from my dad. Okay, baby. I got it. Everybody say hello, Cash. Okay? I love you. Raven said hey. Yushraya said hey. Jason said hey. All right, baby. We got to get back to the live, okay? I'm going to call you when I'm done, okay? RJ said call him. I'm going to send it to you. Call him on Instagram. All right, I'm going to show it to you, okay? I'm going to call you back. Love you. All right. So, shout out to my baby RJ too, y'all. I got 2 boys, but RJ 13, so he doing his own thing, girl. He just want the money. But no, so where was I, y'all? I love my kids so much, y'all. And this one I'm doing it for y'all. I'm doing it for my boys, y'all. I want to just give them a beautiful life. But that just made my heart like feel so a certain way, you know. I love my kids so much. And I just pray that I can do what I'm trying to do for my kids and also fulfill my spirit by helping these girls, you know. Because I feel like what was it all for that I went through in my life if I can't come back and help people with it? Because I survived it, you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't supposed to survive what I've been through. And I'm going to tell y'all those stories about what I've been through. And also, I want to help. I want to make a change, you know? So like I was saying, we didn't support Diamond and Tootie and them when they was going through that. Some of us did, like people like me, Moni Stacks. I wasn't like on YouTube when it first happened, but I was supportive in a way of I didn't think she was just lying off to the muscle. I actually gave her a chance and looked into the things that she was saying, looked into the things that Tootie was saying. That gave me no reason to believe that they were lying or they were chasing any clout or anything. It's almost like this just tripped over. This just happened to us. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a plan. Something just happened, and this is how life goes. And the difference is that we have social media now. So life is happening right in front of our faces, and it's not always acting. People think people are always acting and doing skits and stuff, but this was a real situation that we let happen right before our eyes. And I just want us to remember not to do that to people. Now we can use our discernment. You know what I'm saying? We can use our discernment. We don't gotta be stupid for nobody, but sometimes when a person trying to tell you something that's happening in their life or something that's going on, before we just bash them and say that sounds crazy or you lying or you just hear them out first. That's all I'm trying to say. Now let's get back on track. Let me play it.
Have to click from a page. You got to catch it because like soon as it go up, they take it down. And the lives that was up with the Raylan girl speaking, Tootie said the FBI personally told her, to take them lives down. But Tootie also said that Raylan had deleted the lives. So
I told y'all the other day, I said the FBI is telling them to take that shit down. They are investigating, bro. The FBI are investigating the people that Diamond came from because that's Diamond, y'all. That's Diamond. That's Diamond. That's Diamond, y'all. That's Diamond, y'all. That's Diamond, y'all. The auntie said that the FBI didn't contact them. The way the family contacted them was Tootie and the friend contacted them because they was excited to help that girl find her family. The FBI told her, we got to pay attention to the things that they say. And I'm going to back it up for y'all. Diamond said that the FBI confirmed to her that your alias is fake. Where do you want to start? That's what they said to her, y'all. They said, where do you want to start? And at the end of the day, you know what they came to? Diamond. So you know who told Diamond that she was Diamond? The motherfucking FBI. The FBI told Diamond she was Diamond, y'all. And they was gonna wait to show her family. Woo! Everybody going to jail! Everybody going to jail, bitch. Let me stop cursing. Everybody going to jail. Everybody. We're gonna get into this whole crap about Sheila sleeping with George Washington. Yeah, we ain't forgot about that. We're gonna get to that. Tracy, what you had to do with this, Tracy? What you had to do with this, Tracy? Because you guess what else, y'all? Oh, it just came to me, y'all. Guess what else? Guess what else, y'all? Guess what else? Out of all the 12 girls that said that they was Diamond or Tiana, Tracy hopped on a plane. Tracy got on a plane when she found out, when she heard. She got on a plane and came to her. I wonder why she was so quick to react. Because Tracy's not a quick reactor. Tracy's a runawayer. Tracy doesn't react. Tracy had to be drugged to the news. Y'all seen them looks on her faces. She didn't even want to be there. She didn't even do her hair for the news interview. George Washington said, hey, I'm going to give you another baby. Don't worry about this. All for that phallus. That's sick. Probably diseased. Mental health issue having narcissistic, sociopathic phallus. Y'all can blame my energy on Sky because I watched her this morning and I be having that same energy. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's coming out of me. I be having that same energy.
I don't know. It's just a lot. So yes, the DNAs will, determine who's telling the lies here, because this girl strongly feels that she is a missing person. And because of the scar, she felt like she was Diamond Bradley. So how did she come to the conclusion that she was Diamond Bradley? She said that, she just, after, she was trying to get a job, and every time she tried to go get a job and they did the background, her background wasn't going through. Like, they couldn't find this person. Their social security number wouldn't go through. And so she just started looking up missing persons from like 1990 something up until now. And she saw the age progression photos, and
What she's not mentioning is the fact that she did that with the FBI. What she's not mentioning, because she can't mention it, which is understandable. But everybody's sitting up here thinking that Diamond did that by herself, like Diamond went and looked up all this stuff by herself. No, she had assistance. The FBI said, "Where do you want to start?" That means, where do you want to start your journey of finding out who you are? That's when they started looking, and the FBI has dealt with cases like this before. So guess what? The FBI is smart enough to know we're going to start at your birthday. We're going to start with missing children at your birthday. Because since you have a fake identity, when they kidnapped you, your birthday is going to be somewhere around the time that you was kidnapped. Because the FBI deal with cases like that all the time. Who just knows that that's where to start? Come on, man. And they took her DNA too, by the way. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know they took her DNA, right? Y'all know they got DNA from Diamond and DNA from Tiana from when they was first taken, right? That's Diamond. I'm so happy because I felt that. And the more that we listen and the more that we go over things, the more we figure out, it's just like beautiful, because that girl was shut down so much. You know what I mean? And she was in this family. Now that we know that that's Diamond, some things that we're gonna see again, but we gotta get into Tracy. I'm gonna make sure we get into Tracy for Jason. We're gonna get off in Tracy ass for Jason
today. Some kind of way she come across the Diamond Bradley pictures and stories, and then by her having that scar and all this good stuff, it just made her feel like that's who she was. But the Maryland family is reaching out to people, but it's just not in the way that you would expect them to reach out, because you would feel like they wouldn't have no problem meeting at the FBI. They wouldn't have a problem meeting at the police station, and they wouldn't be calling trying to get them girls secluded and do whatever have you to them. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is all speculation and alleged. I'm not there. I can't really prove none of this. All I could do is go off of what they were saying. But it's a whole bunch of mess. So at this point, Raylan has basically went into hiding. And I feel like, now my opinion, I feel like if she was mentally unstable and stuff, she wouldn't be doing the things that she's doing. Like, it seemed like that girl got plenty of sense to me. And it seems like, she might be, kind of telling the truth about being treated unfairly with the Maryland people, because she been left them, like she ran away, I guess, for a little time now, a few months, a year, or whatever happened. But it's like this not the first time she done went trying to report that she's a missing person. Now, when did she do that on the first count? I don't know if it was like last year, year before last, or whatever. But I'm thinking that it was shortly after the boy that she was raised with as her brother got killed or whatever. I'm thinking that after that is when it started really sitting in with her, like, something ain't right. And maybe he tried to tell her something, I don't know. But
Bro, Moni, I forgot that Moni even said this. Now remember, y'all, Shreya, Raven, remember we said that we want to research that brother. We didn't say that for no reason, y'all. And it just came back. It just came back to me. You need to research what happened to that brother. Moni just said the same thing that we were speculating the other day. That brother, Diamond said that the brother told her, "You're not crazy. You're not crazy, and you won't have to be in this house forever." The brother probably told her more than that. And that boy ain't living no more. Let me tell you something. People that do that human trafficking stuff, they will take you. They will take you. They will unalive you because they know what type of time they will face for getting caught. And I do believe that they strongly believe in unaliving somebody before they let anybody have the chance to. It's a very secret society. You understand? Because it's not like it'll be like somebody in Chicago knows somebody in DMV that knows somebody that knows somebody else that can get a birth certificate, that can do this, that. It's not like they live all in one city. It's a ring. When it comes to human trafficking, it's a long line. You understand what I'm trying to say? Think of when anybody who knows the story about the Underground Railroad, all the stops and stuff like that that people had. You got to think about something like that. Now imagine kidnapping somebody and being a part of a ring like that, where it's a safe house, 30 minutes outside of Chicago. When I sold alarms in Chicago, we lived in a place called Lisle. It was Lisle. We lived in some condos in Lisle, and it just came to me because, like, say if you kidnap somebody from Chicago and it's a safe house in Lisle, and then you go down a little bit further and it's a safe house here or somewhere in Indiana or something like that. You know what I'm trying to say here, y'all? What about the kidnapper mom? Yeah, yeah. What you mean? Like, what do you mean? What about Tracy? Is that what you're saying? Let's get back to what she was saying. But what I'm trying to say, y'all, is that that boy is not living anymore. Oh, what about the kidnapper mom? Yeah, that woman that I told y'all. Yeah, yeah, that's who I'm talking about. The one who works at the government building. We'll see how long that lasts. And we're gonna look her up too and look at her and find out who she is too. We need to find out what happened to that brother. Because if it was some kind of accident or some type of suicide, I don't believe it. I want to know how that boy passed away. Because they the type of people that'll give you hormones. They was giving her hormones and steroids to distort her face. They've been putting this girl under. Y'all see that? I rebuke in Jesus' name. They put her under abuse so bad to the point where they wanted people to write her off as a mental health patient. So I guarantee y'all, we're gonna look back and see as a child they started putting that girl on medication. As a child. I gotta let it finish.
She know that something ain't right. And I guess they're trying to compare her DNA to a lot of samples that they have on file. Because, like I said, even if she's not Diamond Bradley, she could still be a missing person. So Raylan don't want no parts of that Maryland family. And I feel like, them talking about we're gonna get her and take her to the hospital. And so that just seems kind of shisty to me. It really does. So we will see how that all plays out. But just to catch y'all up on what was going on in the back scenes, in the backdrop, that the news ain't telling y'all, it's a lot of chaos. And it was one family member from the Bradley situation was trying to press charges on Tootie. Tootie ain't did nothing wrong. Tootie had a friend, the friend had a problem, and she was just trying to help, So the only thing Tootie was saying she had a problem with was when they got stopped one day here recently. They had got pulled over, and the police asked, "Well, what is your name?" And Raylan was like, "My name Diamond Bradley." And Tootie was like, "No, you're not Diamond Bradley until them DNA reports come back. You are still who they say you are." But when they when they run that name,
that's how sure she is. I believe that baby remembers something that happened. I believe she remembered it. I believe she remembered it, y'all. Y'all remember when I was telling y'all, like, how, you know, Cash was talking at that age, and how 3-year-olds, just imagine a 3-year-old with a family. Let's picture this now. They're getting left at home all the time by themselves. So automatically the 3-year-old more mature than she should be anyway as a 3-year-old. And when I say that, I mean mentally. Because when your mama gone all the time, you got to start learning how to fix your own sandwiches. You got to start, and 3-year-olds are very primitive. When they hungry, they're going to figure out how to get some food. When you laying there with your baby, I breastfed RJ. Guess what? When I was sleeping, RJ wanted milk. Sometimes I woke up and he was already feeding himself. He scooted himself to me as a baby. They're very primitive. Y'all don't forget who we are now. Y'all don't forget who we are. We are animals, y'all. We are, you know what I'm saying? While I wait for the DNA test. I don't think that they have to. I think the DNA test been back, baby. I think they're trying to slow down some of this hype because it's a big investigation going on. So I think they're trying to bury this whole thing for a minute because they don't want the people to know that they have been found out. They don't want the people to know that because then they're going to start doing stuff like trying to hurt other people to get up out of their trouble. I would not go nowhere near them if I was Diamond because they definitely would take her life. They definitely would. They definitely will unalive her. I don't know how YouTube is with that. I'm doing this for a good. I have nothing but positive and pure intentions in doing this. So hey, but yeah, y'all. The reason why I stopped it just now is because I want us to dissect every little thing that's being said because it's important. It's very important. Tootie was not trying to do anything but be a good person, and she was being who she is to her core, and she did something great, and I don't want that to get overlooked. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to get overlooked. And the boy could have been kidnapped too, Shreya. You're right. You're right. And also, like I was saying, Jason, I think the DNA test been back. I think that the only thing that kind of messed it up for them was when Tootie and her friend got excited and they recorded it. But they didn't mean no harm when they did that. They was excited to help her find out who she was. We don't even know how long they was working on this. All we know is the FBI said, where do you want to start?
Name, nothing comes back. And the only thing that I found when I put in her name was that news article.
That's what I wanted to address. When the police pulled her over and she said that her name was Diamond Brad. Okay, now I'm back on track. And I was saying how she probably remembered things from when she was 3. And I was talking about how children are primitive because a baby when a baby wants milk, they cry. So being at 3 years old, left at home all the time, you're gonna start learning how to get to some food. You're gonna start learning how to do things and be self-sufficient. Of course, her older siblings would help her get food and everything like that. But for some reason, she didn't want the older children around that day. Tracy, for some reason, you sent the older children off that day. That you didn't call the police until a whole 24 hours later to report them missing. Tracy belong in jail, bro. She need to do some time, bro. That's why the cousin said, I don't care if you need to do 2 or 3 years. She should have got locked up for lying to the police in the first place. All that time they spent on searching and everything, and that girl probably was 2 hours away, gone already. Both of the girls. I hope that they did not hurt Tiana, but something was burned in a 55-gallon drum, bro. A lady called and said years later and said her boyfriend came home flustered and said he did something and he had to do it because she saw what he did. Then guess what? That was who I told y'all. I think the girlfriend sent the tip. Now check this out. The girl said when the cousin said that Sheila was effing George Washington. Y'all remember the girl said his family told her what happened. His family told Sheila what happened. So how we know his family wasn't the one sending the anonymous tips? They got 2 anonymous tips, y'all. The first tip was somebody called and said the girls have been sold into its trafficking, right? The second tip was the one I just told y'all about with the girlfriend. That was his family telling the tips. And nobody followed up on it.
the 19, when she was talking about them on the Zoom meeting that I put in that other video, and her Apple Music, where she got some songs or a song or something on there, and the song was all right. You know what I'm saying? It was all right. So I don't really know what's going to become of this, but I know that it's going to be something more than what we think.
Yep.
It's going to be something more than what we think. And I'm just throwing my opinions out there. I do feel like the Maryland family has something to hide. Now, about the Bradley family, there was family members talking, like they not cooperating and stuff because some members of their family know the truth, and some members of the family feel like those girls are deceased, and so it don't matter who come up now or later saying that they are one of the other Bradley sisters, that is not going to be them, because they know that the family, they know that the Bradley sisters are deceased. And now
got it all,
the guy, the George Washington guy, and the mama of the Bradley sisters, Tracy, they had another child, and it was a boy. And that boy, to me, this me, that boy and that girl kind of do resembles. But him and Rita was under some comments talking, and Rita was, basically saying she missed her sisters and stuff like that, or something of that nature. And the brother came on there and was like, hey, it's a lot of cover up. Call me. So it's like he might know a little something more of what's going on too with them Bradley sisters. So I do feel like when all this truth come out, it is going to be way more than what we thought. And
I gotta stop her right there because I want to hear what she's saying next. But did y'all peep that? Yo, Shreya, Raven, Jason, if y'all can anybody try to find out what that brother looked like, that boy that Rita and George had together? Because we need to look at how that boy looks. Because remember that the children didn't have the same dad. So Rita, stupid ass. No. Oh, I take that back. Not Rita. Tracy, stupid ass. Went back and had another baby with the man. And it was a boy. Come on, Tracy. Like, what's up, man? Tracy, what's up? Like, when I came into this thing, I kept on giving a disclaimer telling Rita, don't be upset with me because I might say some things about Tracy that's not favorable. Because I was thinking that Tracy just made a simple mistake. Well, it wasn't simple, it was huge. I was thinking Tracy made all the bad decisions, and I was going to tell y'all and make this a awareness about, abuse, drug abuse, and everything. I thought that is, but this is bigger than that. This is bigger than you just getting high and forgetting to love your children, which I don't even understand how you could do that, because that's something I never have done and never will do. But it's not just about that though. You absolutely was helping this man. I could never lay down and go to sleep and not know where my children at. I couldn't do that. I've never done that. I've never went to sleep and not knowing where my kids was. Never. Before I let anything like that affect me or my children, I would go to somebody and ask for help. I would go to my family or go to their dad or go to and ask them, like, I'm stripping. I'm not right now. I need somebody to help me with my kids. If anything, she should have did that instead of leaving them kids there by themselves every day. Every day. Then had another kid with them. Exactly. They may have old adult men. That's what somebody said in that video. And I'm starting to be like, hey, what the hell? What the hell is going on? Like, for real, Jason, Tracy, what's going on, baby? We need to know what's going on, girl. We absolutely do. Because what you're doing is not adding up. It's not making sense. 1 + 1 is not equaling 2, baby. Hold on, y'all. My vanity mirror thing had fell down and moved the speaker. But yeah, Tracy, what's going on? We need to find that baby that they had together. We need to find that child that Tracy and George had together. We need to find him and we need to see what he look. We need to see a picture of him. Because to be honest with y'all, to me, Diamond looked just like her mama. And I guarantee you, Diamond looked like her mama. But I want to see pictures of George. Do anybody know how we can get pictures of George Washington? Because that's what we need. We need pictures of George Washington, y'all. We absolutely need pictures of George Washington. Period. We need pictures of George Washington. All right, we're gonna let this go ahead and let this play so we can get off in Tracy ass. I'm gonna let this finish. But this video was so epic and had so much tea in it, y'all. I kept having to stop it because I wanted to make sure that y'all heard what I heard. You know, sometimes when a video playing, you just letting it play. But this lady was dropping bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb because the news not putting this stuff out. So all this stuff that this lady just said, this lady just dropped so many gems and bombs in this damn bro. I'm gonna be pissed. Like, come on now. I'm gonna have to sit it somewhere else, y'all. I'm gonna have to sit it somewhere else. I rebuke it in Jesus' name. We're gonna continue now. I'm gonna have to sit it somewhere else. Lord, don't let it be broke. Lord. All right, we about to finish this. Let me make sure this shit working.
It's just like the Kanika stuff because every time you think you getting, some answers and you okay with this conclusion, something else pops up. But just like that story, if you don't get it when you see it, when you come back, it's gone.
See?
So it's a lot of fishy stuff going on with this situation. And I'm just gonna try my best to follow the story as much as I can and see what's what. I don't know if the DNA test then came in and they just keep it quiet or whatever have you. But at the end of the day, right now, that's what everybody claims they're waiting on. But as for the Raylan girl, she's very adamant that she is a missing person. And Tootie was just trying to help her friend and kind of put herself and her kids in some type of danger because a lot of mysterious stuff kept happening. And from both the Bradley family and the Maryland family is kind of wishy-washy, skeptical, kind of shysty to me.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not mistaken, Tootie had said in that live that the Bradley sister's mama was saying like, oh, I want to see my daughter, but didn't want to meet. Or she could have been referring to the other family. I don't know. But I'm just scratched that. I gotta go figure out if she talking about Tracy or is she talking about the Maryland family. But what I do know is one of the Bradley sisters' niece, like Tracy's sister, also stays in Texas. And I feel like they could have just went and got one of them little home kits and squabbed each other or something like that and see if it was a high probability of them being related.
She said Tracy lived where?
But what I do know is one of the Bradley sisters' niece, like Tracy's sister, also stays in Texas. And I feel like they could have just went and got one of them little home kits and squabbed each other or something like that and see if it was a high probability of them being related or something like that as well. I don't know if she ever went and met up with the girl. I don't know. But, I see her advocating for these Bradley sisters a lot. And I was just wondering, like, why didn't I hear that this aunt that's already in Texas, I'm not sure if she's in Houston or whatever have you, but I'm trying to figure out why she didn't just personally go and meet with, that girl and let them do like a little private thing, and see. I don't know, y'all. It's just gonna be more than what we think. And this probably is what it took for over 20 years to happen for some truth to come out because, you know, it could be something bigger than what we think. Or it could be something just as simple as that girl just don't want to be with that family no more. I don't know. But I'm here for it, and I'll try to bring y'all as much tea as I can. I hope this wasn't confusing because I know it was kind of all over the place. But I will put that live on the end of this video with the Maryland sister talking to the Bradley sister. Anyway, I'll see y'all down in the comments, and we'll just try to go from there. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a holy mess. It's a hot ass mess. That's what it is. But anyway, this your girl Money Stacks, and I'm signing out.
Shout out to Money Stacks.
Peace.
And I hope she put the video up. Do y'all want to hear this part? Because we heard this video, we heard them on the phone a lot. Do y'all want to hear this part? I'm gonna see. I think it's a video part that she put in here too, and I hope she did. Damn, no. If you were a real grown woman with your own children, you know something like this was going on. I worked at me one people right there. I was just so deep. Y'all want to hear the phone call? That's crazy. This is crazy. Like, this is sickening. And I feel like a Twilight Zone or something with a type of light novel like this is really something I would be involved in. Somebody tell me, do y'all want to move on to Tracy or do y'all want to hear this conversation? We already heard this. Making an executive decision. We're moving on to Tracy. Now this was 1 month ago, so let me see.
What's up, all my money makers, my honey boo bears, and my cousins, So, a few of y'all.
We've seen that already. I'm gonna just comb through and make sure we're not missing nothing else. Because the family will not know. This was what we saw yesterday. She was basically telling us what she could. To Tiana at the time, but it was not her at all. Did she have the letter? There's always going to be dents and pieces in between. So this is my family. We were in the vault. It doesn't matter how many times we try to fix it or remain positive. There's always going to be someone negative about something. And it's our job as a family to remain positive and stay hopeful and have faith. You cannot give up when you have missing loved ones because the moment you give up on them. That's what she said to her sister. To get her sister to do the vigil. Y'all heard what she said. You cannot give up on missing loved ones because the moment that you give up on them. That's what she said, right? This girl is realizing because she's smart. She's one of the smart ones in the family. She has realized that this is Diamond. The video that we saw just now with the greenback screen, that was a 2-month-old video. This video is 1 month old. This video is 1 month old, meaning that she saw that girl's video. She saw everything happening just like we did. She actually saw more than us because she caught some of it in real time. But she saw everything that's happening, not only that, but don't y'all know this lady probably spoke to the FBI. So guess what happens after this? After she says all of this, right? And saying you can't give up on your loved ones because the minute that you give up on them. Now they start back doing the vigils again, you guys. Let's go watch a vigil. Let's watch a new vigil. Let's see. Because Tracy, the mom, Tracy wasn't doing the vigils anymore, guys. Did you know that? Did you guys know that? Tracy wasn't doing the videos anymore. Come here. Let's watch a vigil. Let's watch a vigil, guys. I know I'm crazy, y'all. But that's what I do. I get real silly when I'm going through stuff. So I saw this video. Shout out to Nika and Knight.
Hey, stop touching the child. You're going to cause more harm than there is done already. Do you understand?
Disturbing body camera video shows the aftermath of a deadly drunk driving crash in North Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, we want to warn you, the video and subject matter in this story may be upsetting to some.
Woo! We'll get to that. Another thing. Gotta stay focused. Man, that looks crazy. All right, so I'm about to do. I'm about to do the Bradley sisters vigil. I gotta make sure that we go to the vigil. $2023. Because y'all remember in my first video, we were showing the vigil. I might have to go back to one of my videos here. Oh, I might have to go back to that video I said that I was not going to delete because it might have pertinent information in it, y'all. Remember, y'all told me not to delete it too? Y'all, I might have to go back to that. All right. Oh, this was 2 days ago. See, everybody's starting to do more. All the news networks, they're starting to do more on the case.
Your Tinder date left before you woke up.
Now everybody's starting to talk about it again.
These girls have been missing for 22 years. The biggest manhunt that the city of Chicago ever had. There was no signs of forced entry at the house.
These are my nieces. Everybody in the family should be as adamant as I am about finding Tiana.
That's
What's in your
Sheila.
heart?
That's
What do you
Sheila.
think happened?
The one who she saying fuck George Washington. When she said stuff with George Washington, that was Sheila. All right.
Judy Robb, the sister's great aunt, says she's worked to keep her missing niece's case active for decades and never given up hope and hopefully find.
Now we're gonna see if
Judy Robb, the sister's great aunt, says she's worked to keep her missing niece's case active for decades and never given up hope and hopefully finding them. Earlier this week, she said a young woman who was experiencing homelessness near Houston, Texas, reached out claiming to be Diamond Bradley. This afternoon, the great aunt says their entire.
Oh, you see how they do? A woman who was experiencing homelessness in Texas reached out. She did not reach out. She did not. Well, the Tootie and them did reach out, but the FBI was before that. And it's simple people.
Family is now waiting for DNA results to find out if, in fact, this woman is Diamond Bradley.
Tionda and Diamond Bradley are frozen in their family's memory as mere children. Their family last laid eyes on the sisters in 2001 when Diamond was just 3 years old. Today, that toddler would be about 25. And this week, her great aunt Shalia received a message.
A young lady reached out on Facebook. She called family members. She called my son. And turns out that she believes that she is Diamond Bradley, my missing niece.
Through the course of many long phone calls with a young lady living in Harris County, Texas, claiming to be her niece this week,
She pretty much said that she remembered being in a car and being around Tianda for a while, but then she said she was taken away and she never saw her again.
Peep game. Did y'all hear that? That's right, Shreya. She was not homeless. She was staying with her friend. She wasn't homeless. She was staying with Tootie. She wasn't homeless. She was trying to get a regular job and not strip or get pimped out. Anyway, did y'all peep what Sheila just said? Now, mind y'all, Sheila is the aunt. Sheila is the one who never stopped looking for her. Sheila is the one who has been the person that, in my eyes and in other people's eyes, have been the person who's been fighting, who's been trying to do the interviews, who's been trying to keep their name out there, even when the mom wanted it to just go away, and the mom still wants it to just go away. And I'm gonna prove it to y'all that Tracy still wants. Yeah, I think George Washington is black too. We need to find out. We need to find him. But y'all, oh my goodness, y'all, look up George Washington of Chicago mugshots, y'all. Let's see if we can find a mugshot on him, because we need to see what he looked like. But also, y'all, she told Sheila this, but she didn't tell the public this. And this is where you can see the cracks in the family, like Faith was talking about, because I don't think Sheila was supposed to share this part, but Diamond has memories from being kidnapped. She remembers what happened when she was a little girl. And we all know as kids, it's hard to remember things when we 2 and 3 years old, but we remember the most traumatic things, don't we? Think about it. If anything traumatic happened when you were 2 or 3, you've got visions of it. Because you didn't understand it. You were painful. You're not going to forget those feelings that you felt when you were not with your mama and your daddy, or your mama and your siblings, because your daddy wasn't shit, Diamond. I'm sorry. But with your mama and your mama wasn't shit either. She left y'all at home by yourself every day. But you know what I'm trying to say. When you were uprooted from your normal situation. That's why Tootie and them said that they could tell that she's not like, she didn't have a normal life, because of things that she would do in the way that she would behave. And just like I was telling y'all earlier, that children, when they are hungry and they are like young like that, they are very primitive. And it's certain things that they do in order to take care of themselves, because there's nobody else around to do it. So things like eating dry cereal out the bowl, or eating sugar, or if she has a habit of eating mayo by itself, or eating cereal out the bowl, or just eating spoons of peanut butter. If she has any of those habits, that could have formed from either her being young and growing up alone without her mom in the house and trying to feed herself, or living on the road like she said she did. Y'all understand what I'm trying to say here? She wants to forget, but everybody wants them home, right? Everybody else want them home, and Tracy want to forget and let it go. But y'all, Sheila just told us some like gasping details. Diamond remembers. So let's hear what Diamond said. The piece that we can get from what Diamond said is that your missing niece. Why did you go look for her? Who? Is that your missing niece? Why did you go look for her? Is who my missing? Are you talking about Sheila? You lost me, Jason. You lost me. Because they reached out to Sheila. And Sheila is the aunt. We're going to hear what the aunt said again about what Diamond told her when they reached out to her. When they reached out, so I don't know, maybe you worded that differently, but just so you know, Sheila is the aunt who has always been looking for Diamond. Ever since Diamond was missing, Diamond and Tianda, Sheila was looking for both of them. You know, in my previous videos, you'll see a lot about Sheila and especially when they went into details about what happened with the two girls on the first two videos I did, where they broke down from A to B what happened. Sheila was always there. Sheila was always the one that was looking for Diamond and Tiana. Now, what messes me up in this story is the truth teller in the family. And Rita was having a conversation, and Rita said that Sheila slept with George Washington. Now, she could be saying that to gaslight because she don't like the fact that her mom looking so bad, and she wants to get Sheila back because she said you want to make Tracy look like the bad person, but really Sheila the bad person. Tracy would there. Maybe he's saying if Tracy was there. If that was your missing niece, why did you go look for? If that wasn't your missing niece, why did you go look for her? Maybe that's what you're saying. But okay, so we gotta get back into it, y'all, because we are at 2 hours and 15 minutes, so we gotta get back into it.
And Diamond Bradley disappeared from their family's Bronzeville apartment in the summer of 2001. Over the years,
but I want y'all to hear what Tracy, she said that Diamond said. This is what Diamond said to Tracy. Diamond has not said this to the public. She thought she was saying this to Tracy in confidence, but now we know Diamond has memories of being kidnapped.
Claiming to be her niece this week.
She pretty much said that she remembered being in a car and being around Tiana for a while, but then she said she was taken away and she never saw her again.
Tiana and Diamond Bradley disappeared from their family's Bronzeville apartment in the summer of 2001. Over the years, they've had numerous false tips. Most recently, a young woman in Texas back in 2019 who also claimed to be Diamond.
That's been heartbreaking. It'll lift you up. It'll give you the hope. It'll slam you back down to the ground.
This time may be no different. Shalia Bradley Smith says there's only one way to know if this woman is, in fact, her youngest long-lost niece.
But I must admit, this is the first one that someone has been eager to go take a DNA test.
Shalia Bradley Smith said this young woman submitted a swab of DNA and fingerprints at an FBI office in Texas earlier this week. When we reached out,
all right, y'all, now we're going to go watch the vigil. We're going to wrap it up and come back tomorrow, y'all. I got to work tomorrow, so I'm going to try to squeeze it in and do at least an hour tomorrow. But we got to get to Tracy for Jason.
It's been 8.
So we about to go and watch that video. And while we are on our break, after this is off, before we reconvene tomorrow, I am going to try to find more about Tracy. I'm going to find
Texas claims she's done.
Not only find more about Tracy, but I'm going to find out the boy that she had after her daughters were taken, the baby that she had with him. I want to find out what that young man looks like, and I want to find out what George Washington looks like. And I want to try to figure out I don't want to try to find out where Diamond is, because I pray that she's safe, and I don't want nobody to know where she is. I hope that she's safe. I hope that she is somewhere in witness protection, because at this point, that's what it's giving. Remember, she can't get a regular job because she don't have an identity. So somebody is helping them, and I hope and pray that it's the FBI.
She was like, we're being.
This video is 2 minutes, y'all. Bear with me.
She had jumped from couch to couch, like City running around the house, and she had these dark eyes that used to scare everybody. It was crazy. And Tiana, she like danced.
Hey, y'all know what she just said about Diamond? She jumped from couch to couch, and she had these dark eyes that used to scare everybody. Remember that, okay? She said she used to jump from couch to couch, and she had these dark eyes that used to scare everybody because her eyes were so deep set and dark. Now wax some eyebrows and put some lashes on that thing, and you got a bad young lady when she grow up. Who else eyes is like that we know? And they didn't even. This video was 7 years ago, and she was talking about her eyes. The first thing that you notice when you see Diamond, when she in the videos, is her eyes. That's the first thing I noticed. Like, oh, her lashes cute. She got pretty eyes. Anybody else notice Diamond eyes? Because she was just talking about it 7 years ago before Diamond surfaced.
And she like ran her bike, but dancing was her favorite hobby, you know?
Dancing was her favorite hobby.
She used to do a lot of stuff. Like she used to always be in gymnastics. She always used to come in first place. She loved WWE. She loved dancing.
This is Tiana they talking about with dancing. I know that.
One of us out. Even me, you know, I was laid back.
That's Rita.
Go out. I think about them all the time.
This is Rita.
I named my last daughter Brooklyn Tiana. I named her after my sister. So, you know, if I think about them all the time, you know, I have breakdowns, I cry, you know, it's hurtful, you know. So yeah, I think about it a lot all the time. But don't think about that, I don't think about my sister. So I always think about that.
I 100% wholeheartedly believe that shit. That Rita always thinking about him. Rita, you got to stop carrying that weight on you, baby. That is not your fault, Rita. That is not your fault. I feel it. I feel like Rita be blaming herself for that. Rita probably be feeling like if I would have just been home, Rita, that ain't your fault. Don't take your mama guilt on. That's not your fault. It's not your fault, Rita. It's not your fault, Rita.
I was coming from Beethoven with my cousins, and I saw my auntie April as I was walking, and she was like, "Have you seen Tiana and Dam?" And I'm like, "No." So she walked across the street and got on the bus on our way to 35th. And like 5 hours later, a police car came and picked me up with my auntie Faye in the car. I just remember my mom coming to pick me up, and she told me like, "Have you seen Tiana?" I'm like, "No." She like, "Tiana had wrote a note." And I guess I sent the note. And I was like, maybe they just like went to the park or something and they was gonna come back, but like they never came back. So.
Damn, that's crazy.
I just really don't know. We don't know. We don't know. I just feel that someone who's close to us probably, you know, did that. But nobody outside.
They know who did it, but they scared. She said, "I feel like somebody close to us probably did that. Ain't nobody outside just gonna take no two kids." She know who did it, but she can't say who did it because her mama like, this is crazy.
Take those kids at an apartment. We all know that. And I feel like even if it's good news or bad news, you know, we still need to know the news. Even if it's bad or good, we still need to know where they are or if it's anybody. We just need to know that.
She said, even, see, I gotta dissect that. She said, even if it's bad news, we still need to know the news. We still need to know where they are or if it's any. No, we just need to know. And I kind of feel like she knows that Tiana is no longer living, but she was curious about Diamond. I'm telling y'all, because Diamond was a baby, so Diamond can't go on a stand and talk about what he did to her or to nobody, because Diamond was 3. Diamond was worth more to him alive than not. But Tiana was the fighter. Tiana was 10 years old. Tiana knew right from wrong, what was going on. Tiana did not trust that man. Tiana called her mama when she seen that man at the fucking door, bro. Tiana was afraid of George Washington. Damn! It just comes out of me, y'all. It just comes out of me, y'all. And when it comes out of me and I say something, it's like it just be like, bro, that's true. It just comes to me, y'all. And I'm sitting up here and I always thinking, I try to put myself in the other person's shoes. I always try to put myself in the other person's shoes. And sometimes I get in their shoes so much to where I can feel stuff. Tiana was afraid of George Washington because when he came to the door, she called her mother. What type of person called and is afraid to let their mother boyfriend in? He was the boyfriend, right? That was the father of Diamond. Diamond was 3 years old. So that means that Tiana have had to know that man for over 4 years since she was 6 years old. She wasn't comfortable opening the door for him without calling her mother. They always used to get into it and fight, and he had another girlfriend. If he will take somebody and hurt somebody to where he unalive somebody, then guess what? If he can unalive somebody, he probably was abusive to Tracy. Y'all know that, right? He probably used to put his hands on Tracy, especially if they was on drugs and stuff like that. They probably used to fight and put their hands on each other all the time and stuff. I feel like Tiana Tiana was afraid of George Washington. What should the police tell now that we know? What should we tell the police now that we know? What should they tell the police now that we know? I hope the police know too. You know what I'm saying? Like this just all coming to me. You gotta think about it. Like it don't make sense for that. And then guess what else? Y'all remember we talked about in the beginning, he was abusive. Because they was afraid of him. And I want to talk to the cousin Fifi. Fifi, please. If you see this video, Fifi, please. If you see this video, I need you to email me, Fifi. Watch the replay of the comments. Watch the replay of the comments. I gotta learn how to. What do I do? Put it in the description. QINTLEXUSBCOMINT. I'm putting it in the comments. Anybody who have any tips, anybody who knows how to reach George, not how to reach, we don't want to talk to him. Anybody knows how to get pictures or see George Washington, their son that they had together. Anybody that knows anything, please email me, please, because we're just getting started with this story, y'all. It just hit me, y'all, that girl was afraid of George Washington, y'all, and that it kind of really made me sad, because what I was really saying just now was that she wanted to know if anybody was alive. Like I feel like they knew that Tiana had been hurt, and I feel like it was up in the air if Diamond was still here or not. Because if the mother really truly felt like both of them were deceased, she would not have gotten on a plane to go to Texas to meet her daughter. There was something about the story that they told that mother to make that mother click and say, "That's my daughter." Because, like I said, the mother stopped doing vigils, and now she's all of a sudden doing them again. And I feel like it's because her sister Faith is telling her, you can't let this girl see you not looking for her. Now that we found her, she's watching you. You heard what she said in the car. She already don't like the family because of the things that she said in the car. Before I end this live, I'm going to play that. I'm going to play the vigil, and then we're going to let her say what she has to say. She was sitting in that car, and then we're going to come back tomorrow, okay, y'all? Because it's 7:20. I know it's a lot going on YouTube, and I got to give everybody, I got to go. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all got other things y'all got to do too. So let me finish.
You just need closure. Right. Of all this. The quiet moments I have, I just think about how life would have been if they were still here with us, how they could be with us. I think about how my kids could grow with their aunties, or if Tiana would have kids, our kids playing. I think about how we could be driving together, going out together, eating together, because like I said, only grow with her. That's it. And I didn't grow with my other sisters. And that hurt.
I know, Rita. I know. And my heart goes out to Rita. My heart goes out to Victoria. The other sister, that's Victoria. And Rita. And my heart goes out to them babies, man. My heart goes out to them babies. Anybody in the family, I would love to interview you. If you want to talk to me, if you feel like anything that I said was wrong or any misinformation that you want to correct, I'm not one of those people that is just, oh, it's what I say and that's it. I am very open-minded. As long as you don't try to, lie to me and it makes sense and you just being honest, even if it doesn't make sense. If you're being honest, then I'm all for it. I'm very interested in this story. I hate to see what happened with this girl, and the only resolve that we can get, and the only, the light at the end of the tunnel is that we believe that this is Diamond. You know what I mean? And there's going to be a lot of healing she's going to have to go do. It's going to be a lot of therapy. It's going to be needed. It's going to be a lot of things that's going to have to be reversed that was indoctrinated and put into her. You know what I mean? And I'm proud of her, because in order for her to have come this far to find out something like this, she has had to be a strong woman, because all her life people have been beating her down so that this moment never happens, and it still did. Not only is she smart, not only do she got heart, not only do she have discernment, because she didn't get caught up with them people who she felt like was trying to pimp her out. She left. She's a very smart girl, and she know how to survive. And she started learning how to survive when her mother was leaving her every day by herself at home. That's where her learning how to survive started, and she has made it all this way. So let me finish and go ahead and play this video for y'all. I'm gonna just go to my page and go to the old video because it's literally like I don't see it. I don't.
Take a DNA test, and that will all.
Judy, Rob, this.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys hear about Ashley? It's like she's missing.
He's gotta save Ashley.
I gotta find that video.
I just really don't know.
I just gotta find it. They did a recent one. They did a recent video. I don't understand why it's not. So I'm gonna just go to my channel and I'm going to go to the video that I posted. I think that this one is this the one that I posted about them too? I think so. Because there is another segment. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find the video of the. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. No, we talked about Maya Campbell that night. We talked about Diamond Bradley that night. We're going to still catch up on Maya Campbell, y'all. We're going to still catch up on Maya Campbell. Don't worry. Okay, no, that wasn't it. Hold on, y'all. I just want to show the visual. Thank you. Anybody else that's here, thank you. Feel free to jump in the comment. I want to show the visual, and then I want to hear what Diamond had to say. So just hold on tight, y'all. Hold on. Okay. I see where I started talking about them.
Ouch. In 2002, Tracy reportedly shoved a police officer who requested that she accompany. Authorities also said that Tracy missed several scheduled appointments with detectives.
All right, now I see what video it is. It's Unsolved, the Bradley sisters. It's the Bradley sisters. Bradley. Okay, yes, Bradley.
calling them 3 times between 8 and 9 a.m., and she could not get an answer.
Inclusive enough to make an arrest.
That's not recent. I want the recent one. All right, y'all. If I don't see it in this one, we just gonna go ahead and play what Diamond had to say again, and we're gonna wrap it up, okay? Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. And y'all see y'all waiting on me. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. I do. I really do. Man, that makes me feel so like I appreciate y'all.
What's up, all my money makers?
All right, we're gonna let it go.
Happened because if you was somebody who needed to know, you would know. First of all. All right, so number one, how do I know I'm a missing person? I've already been let know by the FBI that my alias, my identity is not fucking real. For one. All right, what's the next question? Haven't I gotten caught up with the mob? I feel like the family has something to do with it. Nobody just goes up missing, and somebody who is really in search for their kids is not gonna stop looking for their kids, and they're not gonna be mad when somebody comes forward and does a DNA test about it.
That's all I'm trying to get to, y'all. Is that's why she came out and did another video. It's because he told her going to sit look for her. A person who loves their kids is not gonna stop looking for their kids, and they're not gonna be mad when somebody wants to do a DNA test. Something is up with Tracy, Jason. It is.
All right, what's the next question? What made me feel comfortable telling her story? At the end of the day, when you trust people and people got their own kids to worry about and trying to protect themselves, you're not just gonna hold out information.
Who do we know who held out information? Tracy.
Who would do that? Who would put somebody in their family in danger?
Tracy.
Like, what sense does that make?
Tracy.
She could tell by the way I move, how I act, I'm not a normal person.
Okay. Do y'all notice how beautiful and dark her eyes is, like her sister was talking about? Remember her sister was just talking about her eyes, right? Y'all notice that? She got really deep set eyes, like the ones they described when she was a baby.
And at the end of the day, my childhood was not no normal, everyday, go lucky, happy. It was not that. I went through a lot of trauma. I've been through a lot of traumatic events in my life. And at the end of the day, I would be retarded to be living in 2023 and not wake up and realize what's going on in front of me.
She's talking about human trafficking.
That part. Stop joking about it. Stop saying you're gonna make tips for money. This has nothing to do with money. At the end of the day, people want to be surrounded by people that give a fuck about them, care about them, and love them.
People want to be surrounded by people who care about them and love them. Want them, care about them, and love them. Y'all, I'm gonna wrap it up with this right now. I might come back later on tonight, Jason. I might come back later on tonight.
Inclusive enough to make an arrest.
There was a couple of people we were focused on in my part of the investigation.
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, we were never.
That is time. You know what? Just for Jason, I want to go into Tracy just a little bit more for Jason because I told him that I would. So hold on. Cause see, we done talked about her so much. Okay, this is it, y'all. Thank you, Jason. You made me look a little harder. This is it. It's gonna wrap it up, y'all. This is it.
It has been 22
2 years since Diamond and Tianda Bradley went missing from their Bronzeville home. The 3 and 10-year-old girls simply vanished without a trace. And tonight, the family is gathering as they continue to search for answers.
Elizabeth Matthews is live with their.
They haven't gathered in. Sheila's been continuing to do it, but Tracy, the mother, Tracy was missing. But now Faith got Tracy to come back out because they know that they found Diamond. This was 1 month ago.
Elizabeth?
Yeah, guys, of course, as we know, there's a lot of hope with this case right now. Maybe perhaps some answers will be solved. You might remember back in May, a woman from Texas, she's in her 20s, came forward claiming that she might be Diamond Bradley with the same obvious scar on her head.
This is Diamond Bradley.
The same obvious scar on her head that we don't know how she got when she was 3 anyway. Probably got it climbing on the refrigerator trying to get something to freaking eat because her mother left her there all the time. It's ridiculous. Thank you.
She still has that scar.
That's that scar right there. That's her.
The FBI has since started the process of checking DNA samples on this woman to see if she is, in fact, Diamond Bradley. As they do every year, a group will gather to remember the anniversary. They'll hold a vigil for the Bradley sisters when they went missing from their Bronzeville apartment complex. Diamond was only 3 at the time. Tianda, her older sister, was 10. Since then, there have been numerous leads, but nothing like the recent lead about the woman in her 20s living in Houston that resembles Diamond Bradley. Where is Tianda Bradley? That still remains.
It just comes to me, y'all. It just comes to me. At first, I didn't see the scar, but now that I'm up on the TV, I can see the scar. I saw the scar when she was a baby, but I didn't see that's the scar, y'all. And I think she had on a scarf that day because the FBI told her to cover up that scar because that's how people can identify her, and she needs to cover it up because it might be people after her because she just cracked the whole case open. She don't even realize how strong she is for what she did, man. They tried to hold her down so much, y'all. Y'all, this has got my, I get chills sometimes, y'all.
History. A former FBI official tells us that patience is key on these types of cases. Cheek swabs and fingerprints when it comes to DNA cases when the FBI is investigating. They do take some time, so it's not surprising that it's been taking this long to find out the results from those DNA tests. There will be a vigil at Robert Taylor Park at about 5:30 tonight. That's on 47th Street. That's a vigil for these missing sisters from 22 years ago now.
I'm going to just put Robert Taylor Park in there because they didn't even show the vigil. That's weird. That is weird. They didn't even show the vigil. It's going down. Shout out to Shine everywhere. Oh, Lord. I got to go check and see what's popping. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna type in Robert Taylor Park, but if they don't have it, then I'm gonna just go ahead and go. I appreciate y'all for I just want to thank y'all, man. I just want to thank y'all, man. And I thank God too. The Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. God too. I thank you, Lord. I thank you. Y'all. I want y'all to go ahead and go relax. We've been on here for almost 3 hours. We will be back, y'all. We will be back. If not, late night tonight. I got to work tomorrow, y'all. We can't do it late night tonight. I got to work. So I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to knock my work out, get home a little early so that we can come back and we can discuss this, okay? Jason, I want to see you here, boo. Thank you so much for coming through. Shreya, I know you're going to be here. Thank you. Thank you for everybody who came through. Raven, where you at? I thank you so much. I know you said you was at work, so you good, baby. You don't have to comment. I know you at work. I appreciate you. Raven, Shreya, Jason. Let me see. Man, this is a blessing. I'm just gonna miss this more than it was yesterday. And that's all I want is improvement. I want to also do a special thanks to the 2 young ladies that came in and commented. I actually had somebody that was waiting for me today, and that made me feel really good because, life is happening to me too. Portia, man, thank you so much, Portia. Thank you. I appreciate you. I do. You are appreciated. Taylor Watkins, shout out to you. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. Y'all never know, you know what I'm saying? When I get on here and I'm being goofy and all of that, like y'all never know what be going on in the backdrop. You know what I mean? And because this is something that I don't wanted to do for so long, I feel like it's so much coming up against me to make me not do it, you know? And I'm afraid to miss a day because I don't want one day to turn into a week, to turn into a month, to turn into 2 months that I haven't done YouTube, and it's my passion. So I'm just trying to, even though things are falling down and crashing down around me, I'm still trying to just look straight forward and be focused. Y'all feel free to hit that cash out. That's all I can say. Please feel free to hit that cash out. It's King Lexus. You know, y'all know I'm not monetized yet, but I'm on the road to monetization. Trying to make this thing work, y'all. But I do have to continue to work. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna just leave it at that, y'all. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. And if you can't hit the cash up, I understand that. What's better is even if you like, if you comment, if you subscribe, if you share, tell people about this live. Come comment to me. You know what I mean? Make yourself known. Let me know where I can do better at and where I can improve at. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You always here. You always here, and you are appreciated. I won't forget about you. But y'all, just thank y'all for rooting for your girl, okay? I'm not going to cry on this stream today, so I'm going to go ahead and get off. Thank y'all so much. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow, okay? That's a promise.